Check 1, 5. Hello, hello, hello. Forgot to do mic check. There we go. Good evening, good morning, good night, whatever time of day you're watching. I am Squirrel. You're watching SquirrelCraft Tech Tuesday on it. And there's no special page alert, nothing. So welcome. This is I guess this is episode 0.1. Yeah, we're gonna do some talking. And could be a little boring, but I hope that this will give you an inside peek on why we make certain decisions on mod pack development and stuff like that. So this is the techie side of things, and Tech Tuesday. So before we get any further, let's do some announcements. We did have a release of beta of 20 SE on curseforge. Not sure if that got the next. I should probably take that out of the mix. We have. Let's see here. Yes, Squirrel Pack 20 SE. We have now hosted. We have hosted on. We have it here on curseforge. It's a very long, it's a very long description, and that's because it took me 3 times to get this thing published because of frustrating submission. Apparently, I had things in the summary that was not allowed. Yeah, so I had things in. Sorry, the DLC is out of ears. I had apparently the summary was not right, so I fixed the summary, and then the description wasn't right. It wasn't like to the point. So, because of special edition was, if you notice, back special edition, very another one. Yes, look at that. It's different. Your music is louder than you. Is your mic as loud as normal? Maybe? No, it's not actually. Question. It does. It's peaking at 20, but it definitely doesn't look like it's picking up. Let me. Mic. You are not allowed. Oh yeah, probably. Check 1, 2. Check. Well, let me look here. mic. Oh. This is the microphone at -7. So it does look like the mic is right where it's supposed to be. Maybe my microphone. Maybe my microphone. Yeah, it does. It does. Maybe it's time for it to move. I think my microphone is correct. Test 1, 2. Test, test, test. Check 1, 2. Check, check, check. Yeah, there's something up with the volume. It's not definitely not right. Nothing changed. That's the weird thing. Microphone loop. You keep, yeah. Well, I'll keep turning it. Yeah, I keep turning up and down. Let's make sure my filters did get unfiltered. That looks good. Check, 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 check. Check, 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 check. Check 1, check, check, check. Check 1, 2. I mean everything's the same. It could be the microphone. Great. Well, that's always good for a talky episode where you're not talking or you can't hear. Yeah, it seems like I'm gonna turn off the. Yeah, I noticed the level meter is not acting right. It's not. It's cutting. Looks like it's almost cutting me off. All right, so we'll do that. We'll do that. That didn't get turned on, did it? Well, I don't see. Yeah. Check 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah. Some stuff. Yeah, the VLC audio is consistent, but on microphone audio is jumping all over. So I'm gonna turn off all the filters. All right. So now I have that looks a lot better as far as the. So that's telling me. I think my microphone is dying. Great. Alright, let's try this one more time. Check 1, 2, check, check, check. Check 1, 2. I'm gonna, oh wow, there we go. That's starting to get a little louder. Okay, oh, that's really loud. Okay, so that's a little, oh, there we go. That's a little better. I reset all of the filters. looking better now. I'm peeking over. Well, so there it goes. Maybe I just need to talk louder. All right, that looks better. How does that look? I'm hitting neg 15 now. So many things when you're doing a live stream. I have a very cheap Extrafy headset with a headphone. Sounds more normal. You are louder than your music. Okay. Well, the music is fading. That's probably why. Anyway, moving on. Where was I? Squirrel Pack. All right. Thank you, producer. My wonderful wife. Let's give her a round of applause. So, all right, where were we? Yes, we were talking about Squirrel Pack, and yes, we did have a beta get released, if I found the right one. Yes, 20SC, it is in beta still, but now you can actually download the beta 1. We're out of alpha. Apparently a few people have already found it. And yeah, so there you go. There you have it. We've got our beta up there, so check it out. You can still download the beta on our here. So you can download it here as well on our SquirrelCraft Online. So moving forward, let's go. What do we got here? Guys, let me set my timer. Start timer. All right, the timer started, so I don't go too long. Let's see. Look at my notes. Yep, I think that's everything is announcements. And now for the disclaimer. I am not a professional at anything. Everything I say is my opinion. I am not paid to say anything. These are my opinions, and of course, you know I had a coworker that would say, opinions are like rear ends. Everyone has one, and they usually stink. So take everything I say with a grain of salt, and if I misspeak or I get a fact wrong, comment in the comments below, comments in the comments below. Keep it civil, people. Keep it civil. PG. Keep it G. Keep it, even G-rated stuff is almost PG. Keep it classy and keep it G-rated. And with that, I think with the disclaimer out of the way, let's talk about pack hosting. So you are watching SquirrelCraft Tech Tuesdays, and we are talking about mod pack hosting. And the reason is we're looking at our 21 pack series for next year, and we need to find out where we want to host it, because I've not been very happy with CurseForge. CurseForge is not anymore the only. Let me go back. Hit a wrong button. CurseForge is not the only. Interesting. Is not the only fish in the sea these days. And it looks like there we go. Where am I doing? Look at my notes here. Why does it matter where we host? And that's let me go up. I'm getting too ahead of myself. ADD. Squirrel. Where we host matters because depending on where we make our pack, there's two places. Most places will say you can only include mods from our ecosystem. CurseForge is like that. They don't like any other mods or files in their mod packs, and I understand because they've already scanned all of them. They're safe. I get that. So there's that. There's also the fact that what kind of community is around such mod pack posting. But anyway, so before we go any further, some SquirrelCraft history. So I got into modded Minecraft during the pandemic. Started watching Direwolf, and I thought, man, this is really cool about these mod packs and stuff. So I started looking at mod packs and thinking, hey, this would be kind of cool to make my own. So I made my own for just my local family, and well, the rest is history. I obviously found CurseForge and figured out how to make a pack. We made MC. My first pack was, of course, my favorite. That would be MC12. Probably always my favorite. We went, the branding was very retro 80s, obviously Matrix-like, very blocky, very basic, and still to this day, that is the MO. That is my ethos. Make it, easy, simple. The logo was crude and elementary, but hey, it is what it is, and it was fun writing that. So that was back in 2021, I believe, and that right about then. Let's see if we go back and find. Apparently, there. Yes, there we go. So this is what I was looking at back in 20 whatever. Obviously, the contenders is One of them is CurseForge. It's been around. CurseForge has been around since 2006. It started, if I get my facts correctly, it started actually with World of Warcraft. And if you look on their page, they host multiple games, multiple types of game mods. That's a lot. They actually do a lot. I really haven't looked at this, but they are pretty much the de facto of mod creation, hosting mods and stuff like that. So they've been around the block. They started hosting Minecraft mod 2011, 12, and yeah, so they were sold to Twitch, who I guess Amazon had bought them not too far from that. Twitch bought them in 2014. CurseForge, and it was announced in 2016. It actually went through in 2017, and then a few short years later, it was sold to Overwolf, which is another content creator conglomerate. They do all kinds of things. And I thought I do not have here. I don't. So this is what I was looking through, and I think it was soon after Overwolf. I believe Overwolf bought him in 2020. That's about when I came through. They started making changes, and really picked off a lot of people. And I believe that's kind of what spawned. Don't quote me on this, but I think that's what spawned off Modrith. However you want to say it. Modrith. I'm barely speaking English. But yeah, so this became the new website. That became this. Where'd it go? I haven't wasted it. This became this nice, dark, a little more modern, a little more flashy. So it was okay. Now from the to make mod pack, it's been a hard sell because they've been trying to slowly redoing their website, like piece by piece, and then also they redid their launcher piece by piece. and it's been a rocky couple years. I will say that. It's gotten better. Definitely gotten better since their legacy website. Most of the pieces have been migrated. Not everything. I do not make money off my downloads. Apparently, you can basically, depending on how many downloads you get a very, very small percentage of ad revenue. And speaking of ad revenue, that is one of the things I do not like about curseforge. For whatever reason, it's political season in the U.S. here, and they've been running some pretty risque ads. Ones that I would be like, if I saw that on my kids were having this on their curseforge client, I'd be a little upset. So that's not all the reason why we switched launchers to play games. The biggest one was simple voice chat doesn't work with the curseforge launcher. It's a little bummer. So we recently switched to the Prism launcher, which is pretty cool. I've been pretty happy with that. It's an open source launcher. It will pull PAKS from CurseForge or Modest or a file or whatever. So I could technically host a mod pack. I could technically host a mod pack file on my own server, but that file, I guess technically, depending on the mod, you can use it, but you have to use it on you have to host it on CurseForge. So that's another reason why it matters, depending on the mod author. Some mod authors, of course, they make money off the CurseForge, so they want their mods on CurseForge. So there's this whole tie in money, right? Money makes the world go round, right? So there's all kinds of reasons why we're looking at two different things. I would love to be able to post my mod pack on both. The realization is I can't. For example, let's look at let's see. If we go to that is not what I want. So here, let's go one of these tabs is it. All right, right here. Nope, right here. So I can look for mods, and apparently they have over 10,000 mods or projects, right? Some of these places, some of these mod authors are JEI, huge, probably in every single mod pack known to man. They post in both places. They post on CurseForge, they post on Mod, because they want to have their pack in both places. Makes sense. Some mod authors are more invested in CurseForge. So here the rub is a lot. In 2020, with the acquisition from Overwolf, a lot of mod developers were fed up and have slowly migrated Modrisk or other, but usually Modrisk. And also the whole Forge, the Forge mod loader to NeoForge, even Fabric has had a division, a schism in there. Now it's they forked off, and now what is it? Fabric and the other one. I don't remember. It's right here. Quilt. So you have Fabric, Quilt, Forge, and NeoForge. And it's an interesting time in a lot of these. So we're looking at the two options. And we, like I said, the option here, CurseForge, probably has the largest number of mods, but they've been around for the longest as well. So some of these 10,000 projects are also from 1.12 and very old version of Minecraft, and they go back a while. The other option is Modernist. Modernist? I don't know. Modernist, like modern. It's modern, but it's a labyrinth. Labyrinth. Yeah. Modernist. If you're watching, how do you say this? Modernist? Modernist. Why can't you just make something easy to say? Gotta be all crazy. I like the logo. It's a little elaborate little thing there. So here's their site. Now they've been around since 2020. Interesting, about the same time that the Overwolf acquisition happened. What I do like about whatever, is they're open source. If you go down to the very, very, very bottom, I have, yeah, you can actually, the source code is actually on GitHub. So that means it can go faster. You know, this will go, well, this website, this API, all of this is going to go much faster than CurseForge, because CurseForge has only I don't know how many developers they have. They've got probably multiple projects going on, and so and the only mods that they're doing is Minecraft for now. So they've started, which is kind of funny. It's like interesting so it's really Minecraft centric. So I really like the idea of open source, and I'm looking at what mods are here. There's a lot. If you look for download count, it'll be interesting to see what better over. I could have interesting. Maybe interesting. Oh, I could. Oh, let's try. So they have plugins and mods. There we go. Here now I was in mod packs. No wonder. It's late. Download count. Okay. Interesting. So this is interesting. Voice chat. So there's not a whole lot. Oh, there's a lot. There's not a whole lot of. Let's do this. I could have swore that was there. Maybe not. Okay, it is. Interesting, it's not the top download. Fabricate. Okay, so that's sodium. Yeah. Iron. Yeah. Interesting. Mod menu. The types of mods. Voice chat. Not a whole lot of like tech mods. There you go. There's just the fighter. So I'm not sure. I'll have to do a deep. I mean, they do have tech mods. So if I do this, I do like their filter here. So we can go 21 dot 1, and we want to do, say, they only have 8. 256 times 10. Not a lot. So they do have some. Do they have technology? What do they have for technology? So they have, alright, so they have AE2. Okay. Security mechanism. So the two big tech. I believe that. They don't have very many. Immersive engineering. That's cool. That's one that I think they moved strictly to here, I believe. Industrial foregrowing. That's another one that I think got pneumatic craft, string reactors. Our tools, Ender.io, XNet. Okay, So that's not too. I mean, this is not too bad. Now the thing with this this one is they don't care. You can actually use, I believe, you can use mod pack or mods from other. You could use mod. You can host a mod pack here that includes mod packs from Modriff and from I believe Curseforge. And I believe, of course, I don't have that on there. So I got to double check that. I'm pretty sure they just want to make you got to have permission to use the mod. If it does, basically, if they don't host it, you have to provide proof that you have got permission to use the mod. So there might be a mod over on CurseForge, for example. So let's look at that. Let's look at mod. Let's look at something that I didn't see over there. We're gonna look for filters. Now we also did NeoForge, which that's a very small subset. Most of the things are in Forge, but if we do Forge, they have create. And let's go back over here and let's change that. We'll do Forge. And we got how many more? Yeah, you got a few more. Download count. I think one that I've been looking for. Alright, I think this is all scrolling and driving me crazy. And we're going to do it by download count. So kind of different mods too. Not a lot of tech mods, I think. When I think of tech mods. So yeah, there's that. But if I go to their website and I go to players, they do have their own mod, their mod launch or their mod pack launcher. Yeah, monetization. So I believe I saw authors. All right. This is what I was looking. All right. Is a specific file. Okay. So if it's hosted on Modriff, it's good. If it's open source license. Obviously, if it's an open source license, you can redistribute. You can redistribute it. Project description. Yeah, so that's another thing. Some mods on CurseForge say you can't use it, so then you wouldn't be able to. Or you can ask the author's permission. So now you got this, like everything else, you have this divide of CurseForge, Modriff. You know, Modriff is trying to be open standard. They're being very like, hey, we want to. I mean, if it's open source, great. But you basically have to make sure you have permission to do it. So that's good. So if there's a mod that I really like on CurseForge, I could include it in the pack. I just have to. I would have to get permission or show that. I have to jump through more hoops. So the biggest thing is going to be what is available, and what am I and I'm seeing this right now. I did a quick video. I'm clicking too many times. I think it's right here. Yep, right here. So if I'm reading this correctly, there's not a whole lot of 21 There's 20. All right, so that's the other thing too. Maybe we've narrowed it down too much. Maybe we do that. And show count. Hit a button. No, that's not I wanted. We're gonna try that again. That. And it could be that there's not a whole lot. There may not be a lot of. No, there we go. It's a little more than it was. All right, so yeah, but there's not a whole lot here. So immersive engineering, that's one I missed. First, Ender IO, that's a good one. Okay, A2. I mean, it would be a very light pack. Mechanism. So there's some good stuff here. So there's some stuff I haven't checked out yet. So could be a thing. Could be a fresh start looking for things. But we need extreme reactors. That's good stuff. Let's look through here more. Easy piglins. These are some of the things that I'm seeing. XP Tome we've used that. What else? Okay, RF tools. There we go. What version RF tools? So the big one, the big names in mods look like they're here. Iron Jetpack, XNet. Oh, yeah, that might be there. So it looks like it could be. This is a possibility. Still looking through. We still have several. We have still several 50 RF tools. Okay. Healing torch. Oh, solar flux. I'm kind of digging the solar flux. All right. Okay. All right. I'm getting some warm and fuzzy. Ooh. Oh, this. I missed this. See, this is. I'm thinking we might go this way. We go this route. I'd be interested to know what other people think. If curseforge, if we would move to Modrith. There's some other benefits with Modrith. Some tools that I can use to create PAKS to make it a little more scripted. That I can do some more scripting, pack maintenance, so that there's create. And the question is, which version? Because that's the other thing, you're kind of locked into a version. I think 121.1 is the latest, which is probably what we would target. Oh yeah, I would. Where is it? Immersive engineering would definitely be included. Ender IO, there's good there. Go all the way back. The only thing I don't maybe I search. Well, that's probably why. I've got technology. Gotta have. Delight. So it looks like some of the delights are there. Farmer's Delight. Okay. The other thing is economy. We have light currency there. It's kind of what I mean, I don't have to have light, but something I've always used. I'm open to suggestions. you have something else, like, comment. What else we got? Decoration. Oh, decorate traveler's backpack. See, I think it could work. I think it could work. I'm kind of leaning toward Modrith. I think what we're gonna do is I will probably make, because it would be easy to probably make identical packs on curseforge and Modrith with 21 what it would be 21, if I get this right, 21 AV, almost vanilla. So basically my standard client side mods and server mods that make up a base, basically the base Squirrel pack for 21.1, and then we'll see where we go, because that way I can get familiar with their process and see if it's better or worse. And then from there, maybe we'll do is, depending on which one's best, we might, because also the type of mods too. So going through what's available and be like, oh, I really like this one, I like this one. My goal is to try to get to the latest version of Minecraft, which is an uphill battle, because every 6 months they seem to be adding another version. Oh, better F3. It's looking quite interesting. So, yeah, I'd be interested to know what is your favorite tech mod. That would be fun. So there we go. Yeah. So Modrith, we have Modrith or let's go to their new website. Categories. Mods. We're doing mods. So, obviously they have a ton of mods. Probably gonna have stuff here, but some of my favorite mod authors have moved to Modrith, and like immersive engineering, I love that. I think actually, you know what? They may have just might be they finally moved to. They have it up to 120.4. Yeah, so in like here for this person here, mod pack policy. Not monetize content that doesn't belong. Yeah. That's different mod loader. So this is forwarding about new folks. We're not forwarding. Yeah. So they're just saying they're not going to do that. So it looks like their latest version is. Oh, so they do have a 121 with beta. All right, what is it on here? I should probably take. That. Let's see what they have. Version. So they have a beta 121. Okay, so this looks like they are posting. They just must not have it for 120.1, which is what we were our 120 series. They have the, what is it, dot 120.6 now? Come on. I will say, ever since Microsoft bought Mojang, I'm not been happy. Okay, so we'll see. Well, like I said, we'll probably start looking at some point. We'll start looking at. Actually, you know what we should do? We should probably probably, let's go over here and look at the mod launcher. So curseforge has this monstrosity. So they, over here, they keep doing ads. I have an ad blocker so that it's blocking that. But what I would usually do is I would just put it off screen so you can't see the ads. So I don't really care. I'm not advertising for them. So as you can see there, I mean, this is what I've used for last 2 years. So they've Halloween their like spend the extra time actually making this thing better instead of putting spiders on. I mean, better resources. My opinion, of course. I did not know they did search. That's interesting. So you got browse. So here's the mod pack. No, yeah, these are the mod packs. Of course, my mod pack. I've got a couple. This is primarily where I've done all of my mod pack creation. So I've been working on 20KS, as you can see. I've been pretty. I mean, this is not too bad. It's actually gotten better over the last year. Yeah, I will say they made it better. Good for them. So it's gotten better. Good job. That is what I've been. Now the other one, if I can find it. So this is the Modrith one. Very similar to the website. Probably has API calls to their website. Very the same thing. I did a test pack just to see what it's like. Very Fisher Price-ish. Very Fisher Price. Very big button. Nothing wrong with that. You know, if you click on show, okay, that brings up your where it's at. Select easily delete, update. So you can enable, disable. Click on it, it takes you there. Okay, it's not very similar. If I want to add content, I'm going to add. This is going to show everything from them. So it's easy. Install. Now, can I install a certain version? Ooh, I like how they have dependencies and like that. Tested with. I don't know if that's actually just this pack or not. Let's look. Technical summary. Nice. Of course. Creepers. I don't know. I get a better vibe with this. Now what you can do, it's a little. Actually had to read the directions. From here, you would think you hit options. This tells you where all your window size, instant. You can duplicate it, repair it, delete it, run command. So it's kind of a mix of curseforge and prism. And this also works with chat, which is a plus. This is a whole lot nicer for my family to use. I think this would be much easier for them to use. Prism is very, I think, it's very open source. You know, it's very Androidish. You know, where you have all the buttons. It's all technical. If you're a technical person, it's easy to use. I kind of like the Modrith better. Very sleek and easy to click on, and you know, I like that. I do like the logs here. Select your logs, and then also this is nice. So Prism does that as well. Oh yeah, here we go. So export mod pack. Pick your version. what it is. Very similar to curseforge here, and then you select what you want to be included. Hit export. This, I believe, is exporting in the Mr. PAKS, I believe, that format. That. Oh, that's just kind of telling me where you want it. I can't select anything. All right, so you have that, and of course they have a monthly thing to get rid of the ads. So they're trying to do the same thing: run ads, pay their creators. Yeah, I'm not sure. That's the thing about mod packs. A lot of people, it's a hobby. It's a hobby of mine. I don't get paid, of course, because I do. Obviously, if you can get paid to do what you'd like to do, great. But yeah, I'm not sure. A lot of these pack authors are. It's a catch-22. You get paid to do it. You can do it better. You can make a better pack, or you just do it because you like to do it, and it's released on however much time you have, or you open source it. You get a bunch of people to help with it. So there's that. So yeah, so we've got side by side here, very similar. This is more. Oh no. Less. it's it's toddler friendly. Look, there's no light corners. Sharp corners. People with kids understand. So yeah, I don't know. I kind of like. I'm not gonna say I grew up. I cut my teeth on this, some sort of version of curseforge. Created all my scripts and stuff. curseforge. Learning a new environment. I don't know. We'll see. But I think we're going to definitely do a mod pack on both. One here and one here, and it'll probably be the almost vanilla. Because probably all of the 99% of the packs are probably the same. And I will be I'll be making available read-only, the list of basically the Google Doc that I use to keep track of all the mods that I'm going to go through. Basically what I do, spoiler alert, I basically go through and I go through all of the, basically scroll through all the top mods and go, yep, that was, yep, oh, and pick all the ones I like. And then that's not. So I do all. I wonder why that's clearing the chat. That should not clear the chat. The chat is being cleared, and that is not. Chat Ingrid, chat. Which chat? Chat. That's actually. Chat. Control via whatever, shutdown source. That should not do that. It should always show. Exactly. It is working. Technology is great. Well, it is almost 9 o'clock. So I am going to hit this button right here. So I guess the verdict is still up in the air. I think we're going to use both in the months to come. Probably 1st January we're going to try to start, or sooner, as time permits, we're going to start working the list. And basically, I'll just add all the mods that I like, and then make a list, and then go through them and figure out what mod loader they have. We'll figure out what's what, and then now I have to figure out which website. So I'll probably do it on curseforge first, and then see what's available on Modrith, and then see what's on Modrith that's not a curse. That's gonna take a full-time job right there. But anywho, let's see if that button actually works. Does it? Is it actually working? Interesting. It says it's working, but it is not working. Because that's supposed to play. There. Interesting. Well, anyway, I've done a lot of talking, and that's a lot of talking. So, yeah, in-game, curseforge, Modrith, probably both. If you have anything to add to this conversation, comment below the comments. Follow me on Twitter. Follow me on not Twitter, X, whatever they call it. Follow me on X, Facebook, yada yada yada. Like, subscribe. Hopefully I don't think we're going to do anything Friday. I need to go through the calendar and actually put some stuff on the calendar. Should probably do that. Maybe I'll do that tonight. Probably not. Anyway, I am the Network Squirrel. You've been watching SquirrelCraft Tech Tuesday. Actually, on a Tuesday this time, folks. Hopefully see you Friday. We're going to play some Minecraft. Probably our mod pack 20KS. The kitchen sink. We've got an oh, I think we updated that too. Forgot to say that. Anyway, stay squirrely. I'll see you later.